Hi! Look, you caught me stuffing the head of our Mew here. I'm back, y'all, for more crocheting. Katie, that's me. Hi. How's your week been? Hello, Sarah the Scarer 97. Thanks for joining me today. I am like a little off kilter today. I'm an hour and a half behind my usual schedule because I made plans with some friends earlier that I went to. We went out for brunch and it was really good. You ever have one of those meals where like it was so good, but then there was this one thing that was totally mine. It was a really good brunch. I had waffles and grits and bacon. I was first piece of bacon, amazing. You could tell it was really well cooked in some nice grease, flavorful. And then the second one, something happened, and it was so bad. It tasted like soap. It was so gross, and I still have it on my tongue. Like, whoa. Like, it was so bad. And I have, eaten other things since then, but I could still, I'm traumatized apparently, but I can still feel it on my tongue, and the taste of it is still there. And I've eaten things, and I've chewed some gum, and I'm like trying everything to get this out of my mouth, and it's just not happening. So if anyone has ever had their mouth washed out with soap, I feel your pain, because it's so unpleasant. I never experienced that as a kid, but I know some people did. But aside from that, it was great. Had a pretty uneventful week for the most part. Did my normal church thing on Wednesday and preparing for everything during the week, and just been doing lots of paperwork and getting ready for my next big event. So yeah, for me it's been pretty good. Aside from that, it is a rainy and dreary day here where I live. So that's not quite so fun. But now I'm here with you, and we're going to do some crocheting, which is always fun. So why don't we go ahead and just dig right into today's bits. We are going to be doing arms, we're going to do ears, and we're at least going to get started on the tail. I don't know that I'm actually going to finish it on stream, only because it is just really long, monotonous extension of a tail, basically. What's it say? Rounds 18 through 70 is just 5 single crochet around and around and around and around and around and around. So I may not do the whole thing on stream. It would just get boring, right? At least in my opinion. But we'll see how it goes. But that's what we're gonna do. So arms, ears, and tail to a reasonable amount. It's an easy slip stitch to finish. So there's no flourish at the end or anything like that you would need to know to finish it off. But that's what we're gonna do. So, as always, not my pattern. Didn't get it from me. I got it from oneupcrochet.com. Ash there that's her page. She does an amazing job with these patterns. Oh my gosh, you already did Mew. 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah. Like I said, that's a long time. We have someone with experience here. Yeah, the tail's gonna take a while. But yeah, so oneupcrochet.com with Ash. She does a great job with these patterns. Love using her stuff, so go grab your pattern from her. So why don't we go ahead and get started. I'm going to walk you through making the arms. Alright, so we are going to have our magic ring that we love, magic circle, whichever you call it. And we are going to put 6 single crochet into that ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Close up our ring. Get my hook into this really annoying first stitch that always causes me problems. You're a newbie to crocheting or amigurumi? Round 2, we are going to do 1 single crochet, one single crochet, 1 increase. It's Friday, can you tell? 1 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times around. You should end with 9 stitches in total in this round. So that's 1 single crochet, and then 1 increase. Okay, that was in the first stitch and then the second stitch. Then in the third stitch, we're going to do 1 single crochet. The fourth is an increase. Fifth stitch is a single crochet. And the final stitch gets an increase. You should now have 9 single crochet stitches. If you are a newbie and you have already managed to get through Mew, you've got a natural talent. So great job. Round 3, we're just going to single crochet around. So it's going to be 9 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 8, and 9. Boop. All right, round 4, we're going to increase to 12 stitches. It's going to be 2 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times around. So 1 single crochet in the first, 1 single crochet in the second stitch, 1 increase in the third. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. So 1, 2, and increase. 1, 2, and increase. Should end up with 12 stitches. Oh, well, I'm glad my videos were able to help you with the other 2. I haven't done ratio. I don't know if anybody wants me to do that one or not. And honestly, I don't know who Aswell is. That's not a Pokemon I'm familiar with. Alright, so rounds 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 8 rounds. We're going to go single crochet around 12, just build up the length of that arm. So 8 rounds means I'm going to bring my stitch marker in so I don't have to count stitches. Yeah, if you've only been doing it for 2 months and you've already done all of those, yeah, that is impressive. So congratulations. It's always fun, in my opinion, when you find a new hobby and you have a natural talent for it. Then you can just dive right into what you want to make and not what you need to make in order to learn how to do it. Just my 2 cents on the matter. So I thought with the rain I was going to be a little chilly today, and I am currently regretting my choice in attire with my long sleeve because my office is very warm today. It was cold last week. This week it's very warm. That's what happens when you don't have windows. Alright. We're still going around. My preschool director is asking me to submit a baby picture for my son who's graduating kindergarten. And I can't do it. I can't pick just one. It's chilly in the UK. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, having never been there, I have zero experience. But I hear that it is often chilly in the UK, regardless of the season. Is that true? Yeah, my son has too many cute pictures. He has these really big, really bright blue eyes, and that made for some really, really cute baby pictures, and I have to turn it in by today. I've had like 2 weeks to choose, and I just can't do it. It's killing me. I'm also, not coming to grips with the fact that he is graduating kindergarten, because he's my baby. I am becoming that mom who can't handle her children growing up. Depends where in the UK it can get. What do you consider pretty warm? So like here, I mean, obviously we work in Fahrenheit. I think you guys are in Celsius. Work in Celsius over there. And I am bad with conversions, so work with me. So like here we can get, I think our high last year was like 104. So to me that's hot. Pretty warm for me would be like 85 to 90 before it starts getting hot. 104 is unbearable. I don't want to leave my house. Anything over 15 to 20 Celsius is warm, but last summer we got to 34. I told you I'm bad with conversions, so here we go. Oh, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. What is 34 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? 93. Yeah, that would be in the hot range. I would consider that hot. So then you were at 15 to 20. What is 15 to 20 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? So 59 to... Oh, I don't know where it just took me. Looks like it's about like 59 to 68 degrees. That's plural. So that's what I always find funny. So like for me, I'm a Southern girl. That's a little chilly. 59 to 60. That's about what it is here right now. And if I'm outside, it's chilly. I'm wanting my jacket. Excuse me. My husband, on the other hand, who is from Michigan and is used to cold weather, thinks 60 is, warm front. That's like his ideal temperature space. It's just one of those difference of opinions that have always fascinated me, that you can ask 60 people and everyone will have a different thought on it. How many rounds have I done? I don't know. 1, 2, wait, hold up. Oh, where am I? 1, yep, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, look. It's a good thing I counted. All right, that was 12. So now, got the arm. I love the heat, hate the cold. My partner hates the heat and loves the cold. I feel that. In that same boat. All right, so we are going to stuff our arm here. Remember, you don't want to stuff it so much that it's popping through the seams. But you at least want it to be firm enough that you can squeeze it without, crushing it. Unless you want to crush it. If you want it super, super plushy, you can do that. Make it crazy soft. Then you want to make sure you leave a little space at the top, because we are going to, just like we did with y'all, we did the arms, didn't we? Look. We did the arm. I just redid it with you. Well, there we go. This is what happens when I don't actually check off my list of what I did. I sometimes forget. Oh well, there we go. We now have our second arm. It's a good thing I didn't make it during the week, or else I'd have 3 arms now. So anyway, if you were redoing this with me, we leave that little space so we can close it off here at the top. Wow. Great job, Katie. Great job. So we're just going to match those stitches up across the top. Since I'm already in it, I'm just going to finish it. Match the stitches up across the top, and we're going to do 6 single crochet across to close it up. Honestly, I think that's the first time I've done that. Which is pretty good, I think. I think that's pretty good that I've only messed that up once. Redid an entire section that I had already done. So that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then we're going to leave a long tail for sewing. Now I don't have to worry about doing my second arm over the weekend because it's done. Okay, come off. Thank you. All right. See, now I'm second guessing here. All right, I gotta check my parts because now I'm thinking that wasn't the arm. Maybe I didn't do the arm. Hold on. I have my head. I have my body, right? I'm checking my parts because now I just don't trust my memory. Have my head. I have my body. I have my hip. There's my hip. We did the hip. Hip, hop, hip, me to the hip, to the hip, hop, hip. I don't know how that song goes. My foot is this guy, right? The big long one. That's the foot, right? Right? That's my foot. Yeah, and then my arm. My arm was next. So go figure. I'm guessing I miscounted because my arms aren't the same size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm like one round off on that one. So I might have to make a second arm anyway. Enjoy my flubs. Alright. That's the arm. The way we did it today is correct. I'll have to put that little caveat on my previous video on YouTube. I hope I said it correctly. I'll have to go look at it now. So anyway, we're going to move on to ears. Color me embarrassed. Alright, so ears. Let me backtrack. You did that with the foot and missed about 4 rounds, yeah. So with the arms, you should have 12 rounds in total. If you don't, I misspoke. But the pattern has it right. And I apologize. We live and we learn, right? Alright, ears! Moving on. Going to do once again the magic circle, magic ring, whichever you call it. And we are going to once again put 6 single crochet into that. Man, I'm going to be trying to figure out what I did now. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video again and see what I did. I don't know how I could have miscounted. Well, I mean, I know how I could have miscounted because it's just not paying attention. That's how I miscount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. I'm willing to bet that I didn't go back and count my full arm before I closed it off. And I believed in my counting as I went. That's probably what happened. Alright. Round 2 for our ears. We're going to do 1 single crochet, 1 increase. So that's 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 increase in the second. I'm going to repeat that 2 more times, so 3 times in total. So 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. You should now have 9 single crochet stitches in that round. Round 3, we're going to do 2 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 times around for a total of 12 stitches. 1 single crochet in the first, 1 single crochet in the second, 1 increase in the third. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, and increase. All right. Round 4, round 4, we're going to single crochet 3 and then increase for a total of 15 stitches. You would think that it would have been a really long week, that my brain is just not having it today. All right, so 1, 2, 3 single crochet in the first 3, 1 increase in the 4th. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3 single crochet, 1 increase, 1, 2, 3 single crochet, 1 increase. You should now have 15 stitches in your round. Round 5, do 4 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 times around, for a total of 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet, 1 increase. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and increase. You should have 18 stitches. Okay. Round 6, we're going to do 5 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 times around, for a total of 21 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochet, 1 increase. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochet, and 1 increase. You should now have 21 stitches. And for our final round of the ear, we are just going to go around 21 times. So 21 single crochet around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to finish off the ear. And then obviously, there we go, you'll want to make a second ear using these same instructions. Okay, whoop, dropped it. All right, now all you're going to do is end with a slip stitch and leave a long tail for sewing. Whee! And when we get to assembly, we will be stuffing that ear before we sew it on. I'm not going to stuff it now, only because it's open. It'll just fall right back out, at least for me. All right, moving on to the big guy. As Sarah's already told us, this one's going to take a hot minute. So we may or may not finish it here on the stream. Just because it's a long one. So here we go. We are going to magic ring, surprise, magic ring, magic circle. Here we go. I've done many projects with kids screaming around me. That makes it even more difficult because then you really forget what you're doing. All right, we're gonna put 6 single crochet into that magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think I did one other project where it was just like this really long, skinny thing. Oh, I was making flower stems. That's what it was. I was making flower stems for a project. I was like, this stem's gonna take forever. I think I just didn't even bother counting anymore, and I wasn't gonna, I wasn't gonna use a stitch marker for just 5 stitches, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing this for a while, and then eventually I'll count up and see how far I got. All right, round 2. We are going to do 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 times around. So 1 single crochet in the first, 1 increase into the second stitch. Repeat that 2 more times. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, and 1 increase. You should have 9 stitches in this round. I'm going to tighten that center a little bit more. Here we go. Round 3 is going to be 2 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 times around. So that's 1, 2, and an increase. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. 1, 2, and increase. And 1, 2, and increase. You should now have 12 stitches in your round. Round 4, we're going to do 3 single crochet, 1 increase, 3 times around. So 1, 2, 3 single crochet, 1 increase. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. One, 2, 3, and increase. You should now have 15 stitches in your round. And I'm actually going to open my office door because it's really warm in here. And thankfully on Fridays, there's no one else here really. That would be upstairs. The secretarial staff's all downstairs. So there shouldn't be any noise or anything either. All right, round 5 and 6. So 2 rounds. We're just going to go around 15. So 15 single crochet 2 times around. Oh, that's cute. She must have been really excited you were making that one. I have heard of Sylveon, I think is how you pronounce that. I can't think of what it looks like though. I am far from a Pokemon aficionado. My son, on the other hand, my oldest son, could whip off some names and powers and abilities like nobody's business. Fascinates how much an 8-year-old can hold in their little brain. That's 1 round. So basically this is the part where we're creating that bulb on the end. I gotta fix my yarn here. Just kind of separated on me. There we go. This whole first section is creating the bulb on the end of the tail, and then the monotonous part at the end is just going to be the length of the tail. All right. I'm hoping that you're right there with me if you're following along. So we're going to go ahead and move on. So round 7, we're going to do 3 single crochet and a decrease, taking it back down to 12 stitches. We're going to do that 3 times. So that's 1, 2, 3 single crochet in the first 3. We're going to decrease, so combining 4 and 5 there. Decrease, we're going to do that 3 more times, or I'm sorry, 2 more times. 1, 2, 3 single crochet, decrease, and 1, 2, 3, and decrease. All right, you should now have 12 stitches. Rounds 8 and 9, we're just going to go around 12. So nice and simple. I'm going to tuck this guy out of my way because I can. There we go. Okay, so 12 single crochet around for 2 rounds. Yeah, I can't say I was never a Pokemon kid growing up. When it first started. Just never got into it. Neither did my husband. And when it had a big insurgence again once we had kids, I was slightly hoping my kids wouldn't get in on it. And we started off well, like they had 0 interest. And then one of my son's best friends really started getting into it. I was like, no. So now it's been he was really big on dinosaurs. Loved that. He was so inquisitive. I mean, he still loves his dinosaurs, but now it's mixed with, fictional Pokemon. So it's between that and Bakugan, which I know even less about. So, kids really broaden your horizons, that's for sure. And I would love to say that it helps keep mine quiet, but it doesn't, because all I want to do is talk about it. So it actually makes them talk more. Which is fine. I love talking to my kids. I just wish I knew what they were talking about more often. Alright, I did that twice, right? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yes, okay. Round 10, we're going to do 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, 3 times around. So that's 1, 2 single crochet, 1 decrease. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. 1, 2, decrease, and 1, 2, and decrease. You should now be back down to 9 single crochet. Rounds 11 and 12. we're going to go around again like we did previously. So 2 times around, 9 single crochet. Oh, I didn't get to read the first bit. Oh, I'm getting pop-ups now. Let's see, we used to collect the card when we were kids. Now I work. I keep skipping over it. So I gotta scroll very slowly. Working at the cards we got back into. Oh, you got littles. Aww. I miss my being little. Yeah, there's a card trading place, probably about like 7-8 minutes down the way from us that we found. So now my son constantly asks to go there. But yes, I miss the little phase. That's why I'm having a hard time with mine being in kindergarten. I don't envy your 3-year-old though. Whew. 3-year-olds are rough. Everyone always said that it was the terrible 2s. 2s are angelic compared to 3-year-olds. At least in my life. Whew. I was happy to leave the 3s. I'm running out of finger space. And I think this is why doing those long stems that I did before bugged me so much. I like being able to hold on to it, like stick my finger in there. And 5 stitches just is not enough. It's not enough for me to get my finger in there and hold on to my project. Alright, so at this point, because we're going to get smaller, we're going to stuff our bulb. So go ahead and get some of your fluff and stuff. Again, don't want it so it's like popping through your, like expanding your seams out. He's accident prone. Those boys, they really are accident prone. My brother was like that too. He seemed to always get the phone calls home where I was perfectly fine. I knew how to catch myself. All right. My bulb is fairly well stuffed. I think I might shove just a little bit more in there. All right, nothing's popping out, but it feels pretty good. I can't squish them all the way through without completely displacing the stuffing, so that's good. All right, continuing on. Boop. All right, round 13, make it smaller. We're gonna do 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. He walked too close to a swing in the face, poor guy. I'm sorry to laugh. I laugh at little kids' misfortunes. Sorry. I laugh at my own, I promise. You did too. It's the silly things, like how did you not see the swing? You just walked right into it. Round 13, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 3 times. Bring you down to 6 stitches. So 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet, boop, missed part of my thread there, 1 decrease, and 1 single crochet, and 1 decrease. It's so small. The hole is so tiny. Woo. Yeah, I can't. I can get my like pinky just in there, but I don't operate with pinkies. I operate with index fingers. All right. Rounds 4, 14, 15, 16. Going 6 single crochet around 3 times. So if you just count to 18, you'll have it. Amazing. My math skills on point. This is the part I don't like. I just have to kind of keep reaching around and squeezing it to keep it open. That's what I don't like. Okay. And then of course, the smaller the hole gets, the more your yarn kind of fills up the hole access, so it's harder to see where you're coming out of. Like with this, I end up going through the hook, that's what's called. I end up going through a stitch instead of through the center. Alright, last stitch. Okay. Yes, I've added stitches several times. Alright, now we're going to bring it down to the 5. The 5 that we're going to be on forever, seemingly, but not really, but for a good amount. Alright, so round 16, we're going to do 4 single crochet and 1 decrease. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 single crochet, and then we're going to decrease 1 last time, you should now have 5 little stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 little stitches for your hole. That's it. Ooh. My hook fell out. So now we're going to do, and I know this is simple math, but my brain's not having it. I'm usually really good at simple math. Not today! Minus 17. So this is what? 53 rounds. 53, 54. 54 rounds. Because we have to include round 17. Yeah. So 54 rounds of 5. So 17 through 70. Once you get to 70, you can stop. But I'm not going to 70 with you, so I'm going to apologize right now. I won't be there to see you two through the end. I'm not even going to count. I am just going to make stitches forever. That's what I'm going to do. I'll probably just do this until my son gets out of preschool, which is at 2, and it's now almost 1:30 here. So I'll probably just do this until he gets out, and then I'll finish whatever I need to finish on Monday morning when I get back to my office. I just have to count to 70. Because this is one of those where it doesn't really super duper matter that you finish right on, those stitch numbers. Like you made 70 perfect sets of 5. If you go 1 or 2 stitches over or under, it's not going to make that big of a difference. Unless you're a perfectionist, in which case it might affect you mentally. I unfortunately cannot offer you any solace in that one, aside from telling you to count every stitch. That ain't gonna be me, though. I won't ever know, so it won't bother me. So that means if it's 1:30 here, I'm doing math again. My military time tells me that it's 6:30 where you are, then. So you're at a 5-hour time difference. I was wondering how far ahead y'all were. I just dropped my stitch. That's fun. Fun times. So when you get to the end of your 70 rounds, all you're going to do is end with a slip stitch and leave a long tail for sewing. And when we get to our assembly, that's when you're going to need that wire that we talked about before. That is going to help give you that malleable, bendable tail that you see on the picture. Otherwise, it just kind of fall over and it would look sad. That's going to give you the stability and the structure you need to get that bend and get it to stay upright. Still going. Surprise. Alright, I think I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I'm coming up on the 1 hour mark, which is where I try to keep most of these videos. I know a few of them have gone over as I was trying desperately to finish something here or there. But Monday, we're going to come back and we're going to do the Master Ball. If you did Eevee with me, you'll know it's going to be basically the same thing, just in different colors. But if you missed that one, at least you'll know how to make the Pokeball / Master Ball. From what I can understand, when it comes to the crochet world, the only difference between a Pokeball and a Master Ball is its color. And the little designs that are on it, because it has an M. Well, thank you. Charmander was fun. He had a lot more little pieces because of his little toenails and everything, but that was a fun one. So Monday we're going to do the Pokeball. I'm going to show you how to do the yarn eyes for Mew if that's something you're interested in doing. Obviously felt, perfectly fine choice if that's what you want to do. But I'll show you how to do the eyes for that, and the foot pads. I was like, I knew there was something else. And the foot pads as well. I mean, it's a simple circle. That one won't take much at all. So you'll need white yarn, you'll need purple yarn, and you'll need a darker pink yarn to do those. And then white and the 2 shades of blue for the eyes, if you're wanting to do that. So that'll be Monday. And then if I'm able to, because I go out of town next Thursday, if I'm able to do a stream on Friday, then I'll see you next Friday as well. Otherwise, I might be skipping that one, and we'll start assembling on the following Monday. So we'll see what happens. So either Friday the 5th, May 5th, yes. So either Friday, May 5th, or Monday, May 8th will be assembly. And we will put our Mew together. I wonder how far I've gotten so far. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm at 28. I still have a long way to go. All right, well, I hope y'all have a great weekend. Sarah, thanks for joining me and chatting with me today. It's always nice when I have someone else to talk to and I'm not just babbling to fill space. But I hope you have a great weekend as well. And I hope to see you again on Monday. Y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye.